What is up, guys? It's your boy Manny from the Art of Finance, and in today's video I'll be going over my Vanguard, Trading 212 and crypto portfolio for the month of July. So as you can see, as a sum total, I have £26,825 invested, seeing the large amount of my money in the S&P 500, the FTSE 100 and Ethereum. Now moving on onto my Binance account, as you can see that I'm actually at a loss today, so I'm actually down by £550. In total in cryptocurrency I've got nearly 10k invested in it, and I am down by £550. Now crypto at the moment is not doing so strong, and I am in it for the long term, so I'm not really too worried about the short term gains as I am in it for the long term, so I'm just going to ride the wave and just buy more on the dip. So currently you can see a lot of it is actually invested into Ethereum because I'm a heavy believer in Ethereum. Now for me, I feel like Ethereum is going to do really well in the future, especially with its new upcoming changes, and what they're implementing into their system is going to be really good. Now with those changes, I feel like with Ethereum 2.0 when it comes out, it's going to not going to take over Bitcoin, but I feel like it's going to be the next biggest driver for cryptocurrency. But at the moment, because of Bitcoin is not doing too well, and there's been a large say with governments shutting it down in certain countries and even in China where they've stopped mining, so I'm still not too worried about that because there was a lot of fear in the market, and that's why we've seen the drop off of Bitcoin and a large amount of sell off. But I think in the long run it'll definitely pick back up, and maybe things will open up, especially when, for example, when Tesla, when they decide that mining is actually good for the ecosystem, that they would resume doing it. But at the moment I'm just riding the wave. I'm just carrying on buying the dip when I see it extremely low. But moving forward, this is my smaller coins. I'm currently still investing in SafeMoon and Bonfire, two things that I do truly believe in at the moment. I feel like SafeMoon still has a lot of potential and it's actually growing, and there's actually rumours that it's going to be going onto the Binance server. So once it hits Binance, the price should increase definitely, and it'll be more accessible for people to purchase. So as a total value, I've got £2,507, which is really great for two meme coins, doing me quite well. I'm planning on deciding to sell my Bonfire, as I've seen it decrease quite a while following months. So in my next video I'll probably release that it's probably been sold. But for my SafeMoon, I feel like I'm going to keep a hold of it at the moment because I'm still in the green. So looking into my Vanguard account, I currently have £11,222.20 invested with an excellent rate of return of nearly 38%. What I've got returned to me and what I've actually invested, I've invested £9,200 and have a return of £2,020. I'm really happy that I've decided to, when I started my journey of investing in the S&P 500 and the FTSE 100, as it's done me really well. I did manage to get in at a good time, and while investing monthly, I've just seen gain after gain after gain, and I will continue to pretty much put money in, as at the moment it's doing me really well. It's quite a safe option to invest in. I have a lot of money invested into it, and I feel like I've parked my money quite well, as the stocks I'm invested in is quite highly diverse, and I'm diverse in different companies, over 600 companies, and in many different industries, so you definitely can't go wrong. So if you want to see what is actually bringing me the returns, so for the FTSE 100 I've currently put in 4,400 of my own money, and that's giving me a gain of £622, and for the I have invested £4,372, and it's bringing me a return of nearly 1,400, and both return rates are around the 35% mark as an average. So both are doing quite well. The S&P 500 doing much better than the FTSE 100, but still very good combined. So just to see where the money is invested in, here are the top 10 investments. So currently you can see Apple at 3%, Microsoft, Unilever, and so on and so forth. And you can see with their sector allocations diverse in so many different sectors that when there's ups and downs, it all balances out. Moving on to my Trading 212 portfolio, I'm actually at a gain of £180 at a 7.7% return rate. So Coca-Cola, that I've invested most of my money in, so that is bringing me back £145, company that I truly do believe in, and something that I believe it's slower gains, but gains definitely. So as the company continues to grow, I'll see much more of a slower growth rate, but because the company is already well established, that is natural to see. And I'm also receiving the dividends on this as well, and it should be coming up in my next video of what I receive. GameStop has also been doing me well, but it's recently dropped from when I've purchased it. I was currently at nearly £100 gain, and I was thinking of selling it off. But just being investing in for GameStop for quite a while, I feel like I want to keep a hold of it, as I feel like it definitely has potential, especially around a lot of hype where people are providing it. It could still do quite well even if I'm invested in it. I don't have a lot of money invested in it, but I feel like I have enough where I could just sort of risk it, so I'm not too worried about it. And I'm still haven't sold off my BAE shares, even though it's a small amount, because I still haven't decided if I wanted to put that into GameStop or sell the two and look to invest into another serious company. As we can see in terms of my charts of how it's been growing, you can see it's a steady decline of 7.7%, which I'm happy with. So moving on, if we could just have a look at Bitcoin itself, or just see how the price dropped. So of course we had the miners drop, China abandoning it. We've had so many miners stop mining Bitcoin, which is insane, seeing a massive price drop on Bitcoin. And there's not really much to say. It's been at a definitely terrible situation of what we're in terms of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, but we are currently in a bear market, and we just got to hold out until we're in the bull market. Let me know in the comments down below if you're still currently holding onto your cryptocurrency. Now taking a look at gold is coming back up. I was trying to look to buy a bit more gold as well, because I wanted to diversify a bit more, but for me it's still slightly a bit too pricey that I want to get into. I'm hoping that the price will, maybe if it drops around the 1200 mark, I might just purchase a bit more of gold, maybe another 20 grams bar. I'm not currently too sure at the moment, but when the time does come, and if I do buy some, you guys will definitely know. Taking a look at silver has pretty much stayed consistent, which is very surprising, as a lot of people, especially in the electronics industry, are using silver at the moment, as we have a lot of electronic cards coming out that they're using a lot of silver for the motherboards, the circuits, the catalytic converters as well. So there's a lot to it. So with silver, I think it's actually quite stable now between for the last couple of months, especially around the 20 to 18 pound mark, and I think we could only really see a steady increase of it. So it might actually be a possible time to actually purchase some silver, as I feel like we'll see some good returns out of it in the future. But that has been the monthly update for July. Let me know what you think of the video. Drop a like, comment and subscribe, as it really does help and makes me continue to post more. Thank you very much for watching. This has been The Art of Finance. Peace.